Investing in the stock market is like going to a Vegas casino. I hear people say this too often and it bothers me because it isn't. Here is why people might say this. They see something like this and go buy Nvidia. Nvidia is up over 200% year to date as of July 13th, 2023. Jackpot. In 2022, Nvidia hit its lowest point on October 14th, down 61%. Your money cut in half and then some, the opposite of jackpot. A new investor inherits $1 million and invested in the Vanguard 500 index fund on February 19th, 2020. 34 days later, their $1 million is worth $662,000. I could give a gazillion examples like this. I understand why, if someone goes through something like this, they might relate their poor investment experience to their poor gambling experience. But here is why it's not true. A little bit about Vegas casinos. The odds are not in your favor. Here is the casino's edge, or house edge, when you gamble in some of the most popular games. Blackjack, if you're really good. Roulette, single zero. Roulette, double zero. Craps. Slot machines can get as high as 35%. Some of these odds might not seem so bad, others are. But regardless, the more time you spend playing at odds not in your favor, the more likely you will lose money. And this plays out year after year. The US commercial gaming revenue reached an annual record of $60.4 billion in 2022. The casino's gains are our collective losses. I call that proof. Here's a little about the stock market. In the last 30 years, the S&P 500 index was negative in only 6 of those calendar years. Said differently, the stock market was positive nearly 75% of the time. In the last 30 years, the S&P 500 index has averaged 10% annually. If you had invested $1 million and earned 10% over 1 year, you'd have an extra $100,000. If you had invested $1 million and earned 10% over 30 years, you would have an extra $16,449,402. I'd be okay with that. Money in my pocket. Probably not in my pocket walking down the street, but I'd be okay having that. The more time you spend invested in the stock market, the more money you will likely have. Statistically, the more time you spend in a Vegas casino, the less money you will likely have statistically. So, I don't want to hear anyone say this around me ever again, or I will make you feel so dumb. I kid. I'm a nice guy. I hope this is helpful. Until next time.